shoes? You found your shoes?
It's okay.
Taking the kids to school. Jenny's got a project, so it's dad and the kids. Okay, so today's a perfect day to talk about expectations. For example, when you expect the kids have school and you take them to that school and there's no school because it's still a break and you and your wife didn't read the flyer properly. If something doesn't go the way I expect, it can jack up my day. It could ruin my experience and it could throw me in a funk. I've noticed the times in my life where I could get the most down is where I place an expectation on myself or on someone else or in a situation that might be unrealistic, or it might be realistic. But if we open ourselves up to what could possibly be by not getting so down about the failed expectation, but maybe go with it and see where things could lead, we might have an experience that we would never ordinarily have. And I've also noticed that some of the best times in my life were when I had no expectation, and those things happened spontaneously. And it was because I wasn't holding on to a way that I thought something should go. No school, but we have the park. Do you guys want to go to the park?
Yeah.
We're gonna go to the park. Park down, success. Naps and break. I have to be quiet. I got all 3 kids down to nap. I'm pretty stoked on it. Gosh. We got a new kitty for Christmas. And he's very affectionate. Back in September, we had a company mixer. We were inviting a lot of different clients and people, friends. It was kind of a time for people to network, share relationships, and really talk about our company and what we do and how we do it. And someone had found this amazing venue that we could use that was on a rooftop overlooking the Puget Sound in Seattle. Like, it was amazing. And we were incredibly excited about it. It was the day of the event, 2 hours before. We'd taken all of our supplies, all of our stuffs on the very, very top. I'd been stacking chairs for probably about a good hour. Everything was getting close to being done. And all of a sudden, the elevators shut down. I remember getting a call. Mind you, this was 16 floors up. I remember thinking to myself, they can get these elevators working. We went downstairs, talked to management, and sure enough, the elevators were cached. It was after hours and no one was going to come and fix the elevators in time. So in that moment, we had a decision to make. Either we're going to make people walk 16 stories up to our event, which I wasn't about to do. We figured something out. And so me and a couple employees put our heads together. We called friends and networked, and we found a friend of a friend that literally had a venue 2 blocks away from the other venue. And in a matter of an hour, we had friends helping us go up and down 16 flight of stairs to carry all the things because the elevators were out. We found this amazing venue right in downtown Seattle. And it actually ended up being better, right? And I was actually talking that night. And so I started off the talk with expectations. We had expected to have this rooftop terrace. We had had photographs about it. I had envisioned what it was going to be like. And I had this expectation in my mind. And in a couple of minutes, that expectation was shattered, and we had to figure out a plan immediately. And what I learned was that in the moment of pressure, we came together, and we actually were able to see each other's character and how we resolved the situation, and it actually was a better experience. And the event went the way it was supposed to go. When things don't go the way that we expect them to go, we have a decision to make. We could either get incredibly frustrated and mad, or we can go with it and embrace the possibility of something new. I'm trying my best as a father to teach my kids about expectations on themselves from other people, and to learn to continue to try and be okay with that. And I'm learning too. I'm learning how to not place such a high expectation on myself to get it right the first time.